Welcome to my channel, Woke Words. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And I went ahead and pulled an oracle card to get an overall idea of what Spirit may be trying to tell you in this reading. And you got the number 26, Surrender, which breaks down to an 8, which is also like signifying abundance. And then to clarify that, you got the Lover's card. So off the bat, I feel like this is Spirit saying there's an intense connection in your life. Somebody that no matter how far away you try to get from them, you still have that connection no matter what. Distance doesn't break this kind of connection. It's a vibrational thing. And even if it's not a twin flame, the extreme connection you feel with this person is just as intense as what a twin flame connection is. And Spirit is saying surrender this. Surrender the control you have, the control that you're trying to take over this connection. If you want it to work out in a certain way, you need to surrender that. 2 cards just popped out, so I'm going to go ahead and take them because I'm doing 3 for the past, 3 for the current, and 3 for the upcoming. You got the 9 of Swords, Judgment, the 10 of Pentacles, the Star card, that's your card, the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. So basically in the past energy, you get the 9 of Swords, the Judgment card, and the 10 of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. So this is the truth. This is the basic, like, to reach a point of clarity and get out of confusion, you need to surrender this connection. And it's not something that you can just physically say, okay, I surrender the connection. You have to energetically surrender the connection. And that's always not that easy. But the past, you got the 9 of Swords, the Judgment card, and the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you wanted the 10 of Pentacles with this person if you didn't have that. But then the 9 of Swords is also attached to that energy. But then you had some kind of rebirth or awakening. You might have been in the mode of earthly, wanting the 10 of Pentacles with this person. That's all you could see with this intense connection. That's the way you wanted it to end, was a 10 of Pentacles situation, like with a marriage or something like that. But then I think that this connection was put into your life as a catalyst for an awakening. With the Judgment card there, you see these people are like dead, coming up out of coffins. It's symbolic of this being a catalyst connection that will cause you to have an awakening. Whether you're supposed to be with this person or not is irrelevant to the whole situation. It has a whole lot more meaning than just a 10 of Pentacles. It is something that's supposed to awaken your very soul to who you are. So in the current energy, you get the Star card, the 7 of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is you going through a lot of healing with the Star card. That's in your own energy there. The 7 of Wands, you may have faced a lot of battles, but you are standing up for yourself, finding your own belief systems and standing firm in them. With the Knight of Pentacles there, you're getting your footing back after this intense journey came about from this connection. But you still may be holding on a little bit to what you want this connection to end up showing up in your life, or the way you want it to end up. And Spirit is saying surrender that, because when you surrender it, then whatever's supposed to happen will happen for the highest good of you and the other person. In the upcoming energy, you get the 6 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. Automatically, I feel like this is your energetic victory. This is you coming out of your awakening process, maybe gaining a lot of public attention for something that you do. Maybe it's a job, a craft, hobby, whatever, or just in general, whatever you've learned on this journey, you're going to be victorious. You're going to be successful. The energy of 6 of Wands can show up in my life different than yours. Everyone's going to be different. But you healing and you gaining victory is going to trigger the person in this Lover's connection to come in swiftly. They're still energetically tied to you. Remember that, okay? And whenever you heal and you gain a victory, it's going to trigger them to come in. And it's not going to be something that happened like, hey, how you doing, one day, and then it builds up. This is going to be something that suddenly out of the blue you hear from this person, bam, with some kind of communication. It may not even sound that great. It's kind of like rough sometimes with the Knight of Swords. It's not very pretty sounding. But with the Two of Pentacles here, that's going to put you in a Two of Pentacles energy of, has this person changed? Should I let them come with me? Or have they not? Back and forth. You're going to be back and forth in your energy. And we never want to be in back and forth energy like this, because even if we are doing something, just say we're building a YouTube channel. If we get in the Two of Pentacles energy, it's going to even affect our YouTube channel. It affects every part of your life. It doesn't just affect the connection, how you're back and forth in that. It'll show up and manifest in the physical in another area. It may be your finances. They may start going up and down and being unstable. If one part of your life is energetically unstable, it will sometimes trigger another area of our life to become energetically unstable. It's all connected. It's all interconnected. So we're going to clarify some of these cards. I want to clarify the Nine of Swords. I'm not sure if that is you or the other person, but I do know in this energy someone wanted a Ten of Pentacles situation here, but then they went through a rebirth and figured out this is a whole lot more irrelevant to my life's journey than just getting a marriage out of this situation, just getting the picket fence. This is an awakening of my soul that's coming in here. So for the Nine of Swords, you get the Five of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So yes, I believe this is your energy. I believe that there was a lot of pettiness going on, maybe even between you and this person, but in your energy in general, this is a lot of pettiness. This can be like childish competition as well. It could be for this person. There could be other people around this person that were childishly competing for this person's attention. But once you went through this judgment or rebirth process, you got into your confidence and said, I'm not fighting for anybody's attention. I'm not childishly competing for shit. And you went on an Ace of Wands journey. Okay, whatever that is for you. You decided to have a new passionate beginning. It might not have felt that good, but you made yourself drop the childish competition. You're working, even if you haven't done it yet, that's what you're working towards. Being in this confident, believing in yourself energy, going on a new Ace of Wands journey. All because you had this wake-up call, this rebirth energy of realizing that this intense lover's connection was meant to teach you a lot more than just how to get a marriage with a picket fence. You're waking up to your truth in life. So with the Star card, the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like the Star is you, of course, being Aquarius. The Knight of Pentacles is you getting your footing back. So I want to clarify this Seven of Wands being right here in the center of your reading. I feel like for some of you, this is like a new belief system. You're learning to get a backbone about your belief systems. If someone don't like your belief system, like I'm seeing this like this Seven of Wands as being like your beliefs, okay? This is your new belief system. And this is other people trying to challenge that. And you're like, hold up, get back. This is my belief system. I'm standing in my truth and I'm standing in my belief systems because I've awakened to things and I'm moving forward. Very calculated and grounded. But we're going to clarify the Seven of Wands and just see what it says for Aquarius. Oh, that flipped. The Hangman. What'd I say? Belief system. New belief systems. Seeing things from another perspective. That this connection is more than just getting a Ten of Pentacles picket fence. The King of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is the card that I always think of as movement when you're in alignment. And whenever you're moving while you're in alignment, shit happens. This is you getting into King of Pentacles energy. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. It means that you're financially stable and abundant is what you're coming into. And how is that energy going to be triggered in your life? By surrendering the number 26, breaking down to an 8, which is the number of abundance. That's how you're going to get into King of Pentacles energy. Well, shit. By surrendering this connection and allowing this connection to be what it needs to be. If it was supposed to just be your catalyst and you still feel tied to this person, you have to surrender that and just allow what's going to happen. Release control of it. It could be that you and this person end up together eventually when both people have done the work and are on the same vibrational frequency, or it could be that you end up parting. But even if it is the parting, it may sound bad at one point if you're hearing this, but if you go through the work, the energy work on your end, it won't even hurt at the time you go your separate ways because you'll be healed enough. But this Seven of Wands, like I said, you developed your belief system and you're starting to stand up for it because you've seen things in another perspective. You're starting to take positive movement forward while being in alignment, which is going to trigger you getting into King of Pentacles. That's very blessed, grounded, financially stable energy. So with the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Wands is you gaining a victory over this whole shebang. You're gaining the victory here. It's going to trigger your person to come in with the Knight of Swords. Hey, wait a minute. They can feel it when you energetically move forward and you energetically heal. That's triggering them. Then that's going to put you in this energy, unless maybe you hear this reading and you prevent that. Don't let them pull you backwards, because remember, from the time we're born until today, we're always expanding beings. We never want to go what you would call backwards. So don't hold yourself back to wait on this person, and I'm speaking in an energetic sense. If they haven't done their healing, you'll know, and don't wait on them. So let's clarify this Two of Pentacles for Aquarius. The Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Emperor card. This is divine masculine energy, but it does not matter if you are, woman or man. The way I look at this is you. With the Two of Pentacles, you're going to be thinking, should I leave them behind or should I take the action to keep them? Ace of Swords to me is always like clear, decisive action, okay? And this is the Emperor showing up. So if this person shows up as an Emperor who has healed themselves, then yes, you can come back together with them. But if they show up being triggered in the Knight of Swords energy, that's not a healed Emperor. So it's all based on free will and how the person shows up in your field of energy. If they show up just because they're triggered from your healing, no, do not take that. But if they have showed up as a healed Emperor, yes, take the action. But you will have the clarity you need just by using your intuition. You may need to let this person go completely. But this is also saying this is what this person feels from you is Ten of Swords. They feel like, okay, there's no going back. I can't get Aquarius back. They're in Six of Wands energy. You healing yourself and truly surrendering this, they're going to at least come in. Whether they've healed or not is a whole nother thing. But they are going to come in. If you are on this timeline and this resonates with you, your healing journey and your victory walk is going to call them right into you. Whether you are even attempting to do that or not, it doesn't matter. That's the way energy behaves. So we're going to get 3 cards based on the vibrations you could be putting out / advice you may need to hear from Spirit for Aquarius. Six of Wands. So you got this card twice. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. If this resonates with you. If you're on a healing journey right now, keep going. The High Priestess and the Fool. So basically, you will have a victory. Your intuition is telling you you need to take a new Fool journey. You need to get your whole bag packed, take a new Fool journey, because that's what your intuition is telling you, and you are going to have a victory. That's simple. But the key to this whole spread is surrendering this intense-ass connection to being what it needs to be, whether it was just a catalyst or whether it is the end-all be-all. Who knows and who cares? You have to detach from it. That sounds easy, but sometimes it can take a while. Okay, Aquarius, that's been your reading, and thank you so much for watching.